we're going to do pick me up and hug. So let's do it first as a leader and mirror, because that's the easier way to teach it. So I will ask you to mirror and I'll lead. It's pretty simple.
Okay.
It's just reaching out and then taking you in and grabbing these muscles. So you kind of feel like somebody's grabbing you and also you got something to hold on to. And I like to rock a little bit. I do it 2 or 3 times. Thank you.
Thank you.
So what did I notice? I just felt more connection. Maybe I just dropped into feeling more alive in my back body.
Right.
Like I could feel my seat and that sense of my sacrum underneath me. And it's like, I guess I was reaching from my sacrum. You know, I find that first picking up and just really reaching out for somebody and then bringing you back, it settles me.
You said it settles you?
Yeah, it makes me feel like everything's okay.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm too much alone. I don't feel settled. I feel like it's not quite right. This was,
Right.
that feeling went away. I got just sort of warm and expansive.
What I felt loved. I felt as I embraced myself, receiving that touch, that hug, feelings of safety came up for me. Security, comfort, which I find really interesting. Even though I lead clients in self-soothing touch, perhaps because I am the leader in the sessions that I don't often feel it. And as we talked before, worried about being the leader and making sure the person's following or whatnot. Yeah.
You know, as you were just showing me, I just had to do it some more.
Feel it for you.
While you're doing that, I was like, no, I want it too. Would you like to lead?
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Mhm. What you notice?
What came up, what I noticed was as I was reaching out for you, I could almost envision my hands slipping right under your arms and around you
Mm.
and just holding you close.
Mm.
It was a line of vision that just,
Mhm.
that's what I saw. Watching you again follow along mirror was really nice. It made me feel connected as we're doing it in unison. What about you?
There are a couple of times in this that I felt us reaching for each other. I mean, we don't even know each other. There was something real about it. It was
Yes.
the Zoom became the reminder that we're two people being together, as opposed to Zoom is all there is. But the sense of embodied connection is more important than the Zoom.
Yes.
It's like this
Yes, absolutely.
that we're two people reaching for each other.
Do you think there's some acknowledgement within each other, similar to the effects people get from eye gazing, acknowledging that there's someone acknowledging you being present, not just you being aware of yourself?
I think reflection is a really important part of co-regulation. And yes, the mirroring and in both action and eye contact is important reflection. Absolutely.
That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So it's just the same thing, except we do it together and watch each other.
We do it together and watch each other in our own way. So there's not the mirroring aspect.
You do it however it works for you both. You can mirror. I'm not necessarily waiting for you, but I could. If you wanted to do this and I wanted to do that, that would be okay.
Ah, I see. Okay.
So
So it's really what feels right for you.
Yeah.
If I want to follow you and mirror, I can. However, I don't have to.
Mm-hmm. And the same for me.
Perfect. All right.
Hmm. Thank you.
Thank you. This is really a beautiful exercise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to lift this up.
What'd you notice?
I noticed how badly I want a hug from you. That's, that's really what I noticed. That I'd like you to reach right through Zoom and kind of cradle me here. In this moment, I enjoyed following you more and kind of knowing, but I think that's my own ideas of wanting to do something right and kind of that bit of aspect, not letting go. Something else that holding you close and dear like this after we came in and just was very much regulating in how I was feeling, holding close to my chest, my heart. Those are some things. Yeah. How about yourself?
I don't know if I can remember everything. There's a whole bunch of little things that happened. One was just this, like, all of me can be with you. I don't have to, it just felt safe and like you had room for me. Like, like you meant it when you wanted me. And then there was another feeling that brought just a little prick of tears of, oh, I'm so glad you exist. Just like a little voice coming in,
Yes.
some part of me just, and then that sense of co-regulation, just, I felt regulated. When I talk about co-regulation, I say, I don't regulate you. I regulate myself with you. And in being with you, I got a lot more regulated. That's not self-regulation. That's regulating with you. That's co-regulation for me.
When we're moving together and feeling it together at the same time.
And I wasn't too worried about who was leading or who was following. There was this rich and vulnerable spot of, well, does she want to do it again? Does she want that connection? Do you? And feeling like, yes, you do. Or maybe it was after your hands moved and you went right with me. I think it was after we did it once. Like, are we going to keep going?
Yeah.
And it was, I wasn't sure. My adult self knew we were going to do more than one because I was going to make sure we did. But some little kid part was like, oh yeah, she's really in it with me. This feels good. You can use body up co-regulation to get connected, to calm down, or to get going. For more, visit wecoregulate.com. And remember, co-regulation is only co-regulation if it's good for both people.